about to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see.
We made it. This is our view.
The world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions, we'll get away. This is what we waited for.
Good morning, it's Friday. We are packing up to go to the bookstore and buy some books to get signed later today. Our room's a mess. I'm not showing it because we literally have all of Tamika and May's stuff in here while they wait for their second room so they can check in later today. We've had Starbucks, we've had breakfast. We're about to hit the ground running. I feel cute, I'm in a dress today, and I'm melting already. It is so freaking hot. I cannot wait for this event to not be in the summer.
Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's go, let's be free with me. Be free. Not looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for.
Okay, I do not know how much footage we got today. It is Friday evening. I am so tired. I'm about to shower, wash my face, get into pajamas, and get into bed. It is 9:20 at night. We grandmas are going to bed. But I'm gonna show you all the books we got signed today. And just today was honestly a great experience. For the most part, we had a couple issues with ticketed authors. Particularly one person in our group was unable to get their stuff signed because the line got cut off. But apparently there were ones that were even less people got through than we did. But I did manage to get everything signed. And here is my little stack from today. So this is all today's signings. And some stuff I picked up. I do have one book missing. I have to go back tomorrow to get an anthology I bought, signed by a couple more of the authors that are there. But I'm really excited that I was able to do Elise Kova and Allie Hazelwood, Nikki Sloan. I met Alexis Daria and got an ARC from her for Take the Lead, which is one of my favorite books by her, and I'm so excited it's getting re-released. I met Sophie Jordan, Sarah McLean, and Tessa Dare. Again, I've met Tessa Dare before, and then I also got to meet Tessa Bailey. But it was a super fun time. We really had a blast today. Very busy. We went to the Sparkler event, got a free book, and left because it was so crowded. Overall though, we just had a fun day. Like, it was a fun time. I'm really excited to see what we do tomorrow, find tomorrow, see tomorrow, all the things tomorrow. If you know, you know what happened today at lunch to me. But if you don't know, maybe you'll find out one day, but I'm not gonna talk about it here because I feel like it's braggy, but it's not. It just happened, but it was really cool. But yeah, I hung out with my friend, and I hung out with Jen Reads Romance some today, and we ran around DC and did some things, and that was really fun. Just a good time. Highly recommend the book box so far. That has been great to get signed also. So yeah. All right, I seriously need a shower though, and then I want to go to bed. So I will talk to y'all in the morning. Probably with a book update. I should be done with the book I'm reading. I'll put it up here. I don't know the title. That's how tired I am. Good morning. I'm in my Batman shirt. Bestie already went down. I'm about to go join her. I badly curled my hair, but it's fine. We just needed some body today. And yeah, I'm so excited for day 2. I will get footages of the rooms for y'all today, and then tomorrow we're going downtown to a museum, so that'll be fun. But I just want to update you on what's up right now.
We'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free.
mine. I've been in everyone else's clip. We're the pajama party. We're in line. Pajama top.
I'm in not a pajama top.
Thunder Gong. An anonymous bestie. Who does not get to be on this video.
To no surprise to anybody, Ted Lasso. Specifically Jason's perspective. Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
I do think I need that shirt though, so I'm probably gonna order one. We'll see.
I want to tell your vlog that you won't let me sign your titties.
Yeah.
But you can sign my titties.
Yes.
Okay.
I have 231 subscribers right now, so I'm super famous.
So May can also sign your titties,
Yes.
but I cannot sign anyone's titties.
Yeah, for undisclosed reasons, May can.
Yeah, for undisclosed reasons. Okay, cool.
And Bestie can do whatever she wants.
Bessie said that I could sign her titties.
Okay.
Dude, I'm not gonna sign anyone's titties?
No. Good morning. It is Sunday. We are about to head into DC today to do some museums and all that fun stuff. Maybe a bookstore. Fingers crossed that we can get to a bookstore. There's a bookstore by where we're going, so we're hoping to stop there. So I hope you're excited to come along with me. We're starting off at the Holocaust Museum, so probably not a lot of clips there. And it might be a minute before I update you because I probably will be crying. I can pretty much guarantee I will be crying, so yeah. Alright, we'll update in a bit. May seeing the reflecting pool.
Okay, wait, turn your camera back on. Izzy's vlog. Thing you need to know about me. Not only is this the Cap and Sam Wilson meeting spot, I'm also a huge government nerd.
She is.
This is the greatest day of my life. This is my new favorite city, you don't understand.
She is on my left.
I want her left.
You're on my left.
Wait. I'm on her left. It's
She's on my
great.
left.
I'm so happy.
This is amazing.
This is the greatest
I'm
thing.
excited for you. Thank you.
Wake up 2 p.m. I don't know where we are. Looks like a cheap motel with our clothes on the floor. I don't know how we ended up here. And we've been
So I'm back from Apollycon. Most of my books are not here, so I'm not going to do a haul at the end of this vlog. I will do a haul on Sunday. They should all be here by then. I'll show you a little something that I think is fun, and my members are gonna get a chance to win one of these. Well, not the one with my name on it, but you're gonna get to win this. That is signed by a ton of authors, which is really cool. We have Sam Marino, Naima Simone, Nikki Sloan, Barbie Celeste, Mona Shroff, Lucy Smoke, who else? April Asher, Zio, AJ Alexander, Andy Christopher, I think, is on here. Like, tons of authors. Isabel Lucero, because she has my name. We have to get it signed by her. Yeah, Andy J. Christopher's on here. Priscilla Oliveras, Sarah McLean. Like, this thing is stacked. So I'm giving this away to my members, just as a fun thank you, because it was such a fun event, and you know, my YouTube money helps me go to do these things. So that was cool. It's also signed by JLA at the top, right up there. So, you know, hot commodity over here. This is mine. It's almost as full. I just like ran out of time by the end. It was so hot that I gave up being in the room. Also got, I want to show the tote bag I got. Our entire group got this tote bag because, first of all, my bestie got one, and I was like, oh, I really like this print. Then I realized it has pockets. Pockets. This pocket will hold your Kindle. It holds a good chunk of books. I spilled water on it earlier. So it's a great size, great tote bag from Hello Lovely. Box, I think is their full name. But yeah, Hello Lovely made this. They had it. It was $15. It is the perfect tote bag and I am in love with it. So yeah, I did get this. I also of course got the event tote, and I got some random swag which is going in the giveaway with this. I also will have another giveaway on Instagram later with some books from the event. We will talk about that on Sunday when I have my box of books here and we can do a haul. What I do want to talk about is the event in and of itself, how it went, what my thoughts are, where I'm at, and also what I read real quick. So what I read. I finished Dreams of the Deadly. It is a 6-star favorite. Tentatively, if the sequel, if I don't like the duet, we're gonna have a problem. I'm gonna be so disappointed. But tentatively, it is a favorite. And I'm really, really excited for the sequel to come out at the end of September and to finish the duet. But this was like badass. Our heroine, Talia, is badass in this book. She really comes into herself, and I appreciated that fact alone and how strong she became by the end of the book. She wasn't not strong before, but like she really grew into this really tough character, and I really appreciate how badass she became. Calix is a really definitely a will kill everyone for you hero, and you know I love that. But yeah, I loved this. I give it 6 stars. I will talk more about it in my end of month wrap up on Friday. Everything's off right now because I just don't feel great. I'm really, really tired from the trip and travel, so we just shifted our schedule a little this week. So on Friday I'll get my wrap up and I will talk about that. But I also am over halfway through Starfucker. I don't know the author. I'm gonna put the cover here. My friend recommended this to me. She just randomly got recommended on KU. It seems like nobody's read it really. Like I think there's no one on Goodreads that's marked it as read yet or rated it. It's just a random KU book, but it is a celebrity book, which we know is not my thing usually, but I'm really enjoying it. This follows a girl who ends up being a screenwriter. She writes a story with this actor in mind that she has a big crush on. And she's like 36, he's in his 40s, he's like 44. So I like this age gap. Like it's nice because they're both older. And she writes him into this role, like manages to get it where like he has to show his butt and like there's some romance in it. It's like a zombie apocalypse movie. And they're at the end party, like the wrap party. And she's making eyes at him. And he approaches and they end up banging in like an office room at this hotel where the party is, or the bar. So good. So freaking good, y'all. Oh my goodness, I loved it so much. So much. So yeah, this is so good and I'm excited to finish it tonight when I lay down in bed. Last night I was so tired, I literally laid down in my bed and just knocked out. I thought I was gonna read, I did not. So yeah, this has been really good so far. I'm excited to finish it up. It's only like 110 pages. I just got sleepy on my flight. Again, I've just been continually like a little overly sleepy lately. And I think it's just like right now it's the stress of coming down off of Apollycon. So on that note, do you want to hear all of my thoughts post my second Apollycon? So I went to my first Apollycon in 2019. That same year I had done, or within that same year, I'd done KissCon Atlanta, which was a weekend one-day event. I had done Book Bonanza that summer or fall. It was in like August, I think. And we'd done Apollycon in the spring. Like we did a ton of book events, me and my bestie. This is our thing. We love going to book events. And we left Book Bonanza in 2019 thinking we would probably never go back to Book Bonanza. And now we left Apollycon thinking we're probably gonna go back to Book Bonanza next year. Apollycon was interesting. I had fun. Now the parts I had fun with were not necessarily around the events. I had fun with my friends. I had fun seeing people. I had fun meeting new people. Did not have, and I personally was able to meet every single ticketed author I wanted. I only had 4. So I skipped Sophie Lark because I do want to meet Sophie Lark, but I figure I will have a chance at another event. I can order all of her books signed from the author if I want to very easily. So I just decided to skip her line because I figured I'd give somebody else a chance. And I don't really read JLA, we know this. I'm pretty indifferent on her. So that wasn't an issue for me. I actually, the only reason this got signed by JLA is my bestie had a ticket for her on Saturday because she's giving her coworker the book we got with Titan. Because she loves JLA, and like, so I was like, will you get this signed? But I met on Friday all of my ticketed authors, which were Tessa Bailey, Allie Hazelwood, Tessa Dare got ticketed, of course, which they didn't expect, and Elisa Kova. So I met all of my ticketed authors then. You know, that was part of why I did Titan, so I could get as much done on Friday as I possibly could. And I did. I pretty much, the only thing I didn't get done on Friday really was I didn't get my book signed as much as I should have. Like I got Allie Hazelwood on here in a couple, but I didn't get as many as I should have on Friday when I did my ticketed authors. I didn't think about it. It's fine though, because I also have this, I'll show you. May made us book boxes that we got signed as well. So as you can see, I didn't get the back signed, only the front, because I wanted to be able to display it front facing, and then I'm gonna put a ton of stuff inside. But yeah, I got this signed also by a lot of the big authors, so like Allie Hazelwood and Nikki Sloan, Tessa Dare, you know, a lot of my faves signed the book box, which was perfect because I wanted to start a little collection of these for all the events I go to. So I did do that instead, but you know, I'd mixed both. So yeah, I was able to get through all of mine. May also got through all of her ticketed authors. My bestie got cut off at the end of day Friday, so we had to get up Saturday and get tickets again. I know tickets are not a guarantee to see an author, but when you see a number never moving, I'm concerned that we gave out 500 tickets. I feel like we should gauge it a little better, but that's just me. I also felt like the rooms were even more crowded than they were in 2019, which felt wild, to be honest with you, because 2019 was pretty crowded. I feel like every single person I ran into was not having a good time. Like they were having a good time in lines and together and chatting and being with bookish people, but they were not having a good time at the event. I also noticed that pretty much none of the volunteers knew what was going on. They were super not prepped, which was confirmed by someone I sat next to on my flight home who was a volunteer. I'm not gonna say who they are, obviously, but we chatted on our flight to Raleigh, and sup girl, if you watch this, hi, you were great. And it sounded like a disaster, and it gave me a lot of stress to hear how bad it was for them, and I don't blame the volunteers who didn't try. And then, you know, you weren't supposed to line up more than an hour before anything, but people were lining up because that's what happens every time. Like it just, they can't stop it. And it just like, the event felt like they learned stuff in 2019, and then we've had so long now that they didn't get to implement the things they learned then. So like stuff just crumbled. I also found out that like the volunteers all reported into one person instead of having team leads, which is something you should have for an event this big. Like your volunteers should have team leads. So like you should have a team lead for whatever activity, this and this, you know, all across the board. The hotel was like weirdly hot all the time everywhere. It seemed like their AC was not working great. Most of the staff that was there was great and fine. I don't have experience much with the convention staff, to be honest, so I don't know how that was, but like they post, Apollycon has posted on Instagram. You can go read some stuff like JLA posted, and they're saying like, you know, they're holding ticket sales currently. I mostly am just really sad to see how much of an event was ruined by people who honestly were just like behaving in a way that was embarrassing. So I didn't go to the Source Books event on Thursday night. We lined up, we weren't able to get in, that was fine. We went to the Sparkler event on Friday, walked in, got our stuff. It was in a very tight, cramped room, so we left because we were not comfortable being in that tight of a space. And then on Saturday, we went to the pajama party. We got our little swag bags. I'll put up a picture of what was in that swag bag right here. The best thing I got was this water bottle from April Asher, and I'm really excited to read her book. Not great. We got like one free ebook, and you know, they only had 300 of these, and I didn't think, and this is nothing on the authors that donated to these swag bags, by the way. I have no judgment on that. I just think it's weird that that's what we got and there were only 300 of them, and we couldn't come up with a way to have like enough for everyone. You know, when you check in, you do get like a pile of, you get like 3 books and your JLA book, and some random other author goodies, which is great. I'm happy about it. I got a ton of stuff from authors at the event, and I really appreciate them bringing swag and like stickers and all this stuff. I love that immensely. But I don't understand how we make an event like exclusive swag and it's just stuff I can get from authors already, and create this idea that like we're going to, you know. But anyways, we go into the pajama party, we got our swag bags, we looked at them, and it was the most awkward thing I've ever been to. And I've been to quite a few planner events. I've gone to Go Wild conferences, as they're called. Previously I went to 3 of them in a row. Like I did Nashville, Vegas, and Austin. Well, Nashville, Austin, Vegas. And I honestly was just so disappointed at how this was run, and I just noticed how badly run it was. And Go Wild events are pretty wild, but they also do like a pajama party, which is great, but there's like, it's in like a club or like type space, so you're able to like really have fun and get down, and it's a bunch of women for the most part dancing and having fun and drinking. It feels like a pretty safe space to get down in, you know. And even there are men there, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's only women, but it's a space of like people who have a common interest that can like hang out and like be dorks and dance like idiots if you want, you know. I was very disappointed. I did not get to shake my butt, so it's fine. I'm not joking, but I am. I did almost knock May over when I threw my butt at her, so that was fun. Anyways, it was like that weird awkward business conference party thing where like everybody was just like, what is this? But in the back was this table that apparently had a stack of these from the Bookish box, which is this book. So it had a stack of those, and people swarmed the table and took all of them. People were walking away with stacks of these, like could barely walk, they were holding so many of these, and were crawling under the table to pull out boxes and things to take whatever was free. I have never been to an event and been that embarrassed to see how other people were acting. I don't know. It's real weird. I don't know what you're gonna do with that many of that same book, besides try and sell it for hundreds of dollars probably, which is shady. And turns out those books and those things were all for the volunteers and accidentally got left out by the hotel, which was an absolute fail on the hotel's part. And I feel bad that like that happened and the volunteers didn't get their stuff, because those volunteers worked their butts off. Like none of this like issue I had at the event has anything to do with the volunteers. I think it was just a loss of learning from previous events. We also had, honestly, it just was weird. Like I was in a really long line for EJ Mellows, and I'm chilling in this line, and they're like, we might have to send some of y'all away and have you come back in 5 minutes, because they couldn't ticket her line, but her line was big enough to be ticketed. And I don't understand that. Like if you're not gonna ticket an author, like you gotta find a different way to do it. And it just seemed like such a mess. I also think one of the biggest struggles with this event is the fact that all communication is through Facebook or Instagram. And that for me like is not helpful at the event. You know, in one of the rooms there's no phone service, and in certain parts of the other room there's no phone service. So you can't even see what's going on. And I would love like if we had an app or something that told you this is your signing time for ticketed authors or whatever, and you're able to go through that way. Like that would be great. Again, I feel like I'm one of the few people who went and walked away seeing every single author they wanted to see. And that doesn't feel good to me. Like I met a lot of authors and I loved that part of it. And I broke bread with a lot of people I adore, and I loved that. But I shouldn't feel like I'm one of the few people who had a good experience at this event with this many people, especially when they're telling us they're expanding it next year. So my personal take right now is I'm iffy on Apollycon 2023. I will probably be at Book Bonanza 2023 though. And I am going to be hunting down some smaller events to attend, because for me personally, that is where I would like to be. I like the smaller feel. I like the less I don't know, need to be first. It is like, it's not, I don't want to call it clout chasing, but it kind of is. It's just this weird need to like be first to get all the things when you pay for a ticket that people have. And I understand it. This is not a cheap event. And for a lot of people, this is all their, you know, like you save up for the whole year. And it's disappointing, you know, like it's really disappointing at the end of the day. So we'll see what happens. If you attended, let me know how your experience was. I hope you met all the authors you wanted to and didn't have a bad time. But I truly am just, I don't know. I have a lot of feelings about how it ran. If anybody wants to do a live that attended, let me know. I'm happy to do a live where we like maybe chat about some of the situations that went down. But yeah, I also just hope that next year they have a freaking megaphone so you can hear people when they're talking to you, because we would be in a crowd and we'd be at the back and they'd be up here yelling and you couldn't hear anything. So if you went to Apollycon, let me know what your experience was. And if you don't want to do that, you leave me an airplane emoji, and I will be back in just a few days with my July wrap up. And I will be back after that with other videos, and I will talk to y'all very, very soon. Bye.
But I don't care about that.